Hello, my feline friends. This is Unikitten. In our last episode, we did some side quests from the key. We spoke to Dr. Samina Mizra, and she's told us how a guy on the clinic star station was supposed to give her some supplies, but changed the deal last minute and upped the price to like quadruple the amount that she originally was agreed upon. Dr. Samina wanted us to make Gennady, her contact, honor their deal and give over the medical supplies at the agreed upon price. Oh, and she didn't want us to kill him. Well, I suppose we can do that. When we arrived on the clinic and found Gennady, he told us that he had a change of heart and morally felt it was wrong working with the Crimson Fleet due to all of the innocent people they hurt. He hoped that by telling Dr. Samina the cost was way higher, that she would look elsewhere for her supplies. However, Dr. Samina is not discouraged and wants supplies she can trust, therefore, from the clinic, therefore, Gennady. After some persuasion, Gennady gave us the supplies. Because after all, Crimson Fleet are people too, aren't they? Our second mission was from Bog, the bartender at the last Nova on the Key. Apparently, years ago, he and a buddy of his stole a ring off a Star Cruise ship. Bog intended to give it to his girl, however, before he could, his buddy, stole it and proposed to Bog's girl. The two ran off together and joined the Ecliptic mercenaries, and then soon after, the girl was killed. Bog wanted us to steal the ring back and doesn't care how we go about it either. We defeat the buddy named Clay and a group of Ecliptic mercs and obtain the ring. In today's episode, we're going to Neon. Our next pirate mission, Walter with Constellation, and several other side quests all are on Neon. So I hope you all have your credits ready. We're going to spend some quality time there. Before we go, we need to check in with our handlers on the Vigilance, and then off we go. So I've already landed on the Vigilance. Yes. Save a little time. We've got chunks to pick up,
Most of our
or the
team graduated top of
special sauce anyway from Chunks. I have to remember to wear my Chunks hat when we go do that one.
Fighters out for grav jump and control high traffic orbitals for fleeing.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Infiltrating that station without getting caught was quite tricky. Given that it was a UC station, I thought it best not to hurt anyone. How is Mass reacting to the whole thing? Yeah, how are they reacting? Do they know about this?
As you probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
That was very easy. You should probably check your security at bases, to be honest. Infiltrating that station without getting caught was quite tricky.
But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
Then you were most fortunate you coerced us into helping you. Not some half-mad spacer.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
I stole it.
Of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Delgado has Jasmine Duran working on the comm spike. A cargo ship captain named Juan Dayu helped me get on the station. Will we be arresting her? What do you mean, time is short?
That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Delgado has Jasmine Duran working on that.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He believes Jinnerdine's conduction grid in Neon is the key.
The conduction grid?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
I'm pleased they're finally taking you seriously. Hope that means I'm getting a pay increase if I survive that long. Aren't you concerned that the fleet is getting close to Crix's legacy? What embarrassing mistake. Probably the fact that you let them have your starship in the first place is my guess. Please, they're finally taking you seriously.
It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Thank you. I appreciate you caring about that I live somewhat.
Word is you had to steal classified tech from the UC station. I hope the commander knows what he's doing.
Well, petty officer, you go be petty somewhere else.
Anything to report?
Okay, the commander appreciates the sacrifice you've made. Going undercover.
Yep, I got evidence for
Well
you.
done. Let's see what you found.
Here's everything I have on Shania Voss.
So Voss engineered a way to directly interface with the Key's mainframe? I knew he was a math genius, but didn't realize he was so tech savvy. Well, we'll share this information with Galbank. Hopefully it'll help them shore up the security on their cryptocurrency.
I'm pretty
Have
sure
any more?
Galbank doesn't actually have real money. Pretty sure all of the Galbank's money has been stolen already. I have some information about the murder of Madeline LaRue.
We were aware that Miss LaRue was involved with Fergus Wickham. When her body was recovered, SysDef assumed he was the culprit. Sounds like we had it wrong. Should have pinned the murder on this Clay Dietrich perp. Well, we'll have to clear that up. Nice find. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Okay. Fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
Yep. Talk to you later. I'm off to Neon.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Alright, Neon, here we come. There's so much to do on Neon for us.
Hello, Captain.
And we shall be on our way.
So I have not yet gone to Neon.
Operation complete. Thrust is free.
Not officially, anyway. Voili Alpha, huh? Here I go. Grab drive initiated. I'll probably be upgrading my ship soon, now that I've gone to Neon.
Star Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Pretty sure I got rid of it all at the key already, but I don't really remember.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Alright, I got rid of it already. Beyond the nice blue planet. I think they would be showing us doing some melee weapon in this picture, not like, you know, a ship when talking about melee weapons. That's okay.
Good to go for land.
So after arriving here on Neon, I remembered I was supposed to actually have Walter with me from Constellation before we do his stuff. So yeah, here's Neon, and now we're gonna go back to the lodge to get Walter. So, oops. So yeah, we were supposed to go to a meeting with him where he essentially wanted us to be like the, I don't know, like the muscle behind his credits, I guess. So we'll see how that plays out. Supposedly he's trying to get
Again.
the
Who do you think
location
will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
they have the information to like maybe where another artifact is, or they have it in their possession. Hey, Walter.
Are you ready to set off?
Yes, we are. I'm ready. Let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
I was so excited I left without you. So, yeah, we came back for you. At least I remembered you before I tried to go to the mission. But welcome back
The effort
to
make
Neon.
this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be made.
Hey, Walter.
Ah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
Chasm bass?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice. Something to do with chasm bass's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Oh, that's why it's where it goes. That's here. All right, well, let's get going.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
All right. Well, Stroud-Eklund HQ. Very industrial looking place. but I guess it would look like that, like a mining, off-sea drilling mining facility like we have on Earth. Since, this place is just an ocean.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end.
What did
can be
he do?
accomplished when there are credits to be named.
Essentially, I guess if you get one of those fish and put them in a fish tank, if it would survive, you can have all the drugs you ever want. This is very Chinatown-ish, with all the lights and stuff. Okay.
What can Reliant Medical do for you?
Don't worry, Doc Matt.
I think I came to the wrong place. So I don't know what you could do for me.
We'll fix you up.
No. There we go. Now you'll want to talk to me.
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else perhaps?
I don't use Aurora. Actually, I was just touring the clinic. I'm here to purchase some medical supplies. Are Aurora overdoses a common problem here? Well, I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
I'll just rest until the doc's ready.
That's unusual for a medical supply company. Must have been a busy day then. Damn, I wanted to buy some for myself. It's unusual.
I can assure you it isn't by choice. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Bayou obviously has a stranglehold on this entire city. There's got to be a way to get around his blockade. Have you tried taking this to the higher authority?
I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the highest levels. Ugh. So aggravating.
You got a stranglehold on this entire city.
Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Do you have any medical supplies for sale? I can help you with your medical supply problem. I have a delivery from the clinic. I need help, Doc. I could use some medical supplies. I have a delivery.
Not a moment too soon. Thanks.
I can help with your problem.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
It's ridiculous that you had to resort to smuggling. You don't have to pay me anything. How can you possibly afford to pay for your own supplies? How will we sneak the supplies past the spaceport authorities?
There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. If I get too much all at once, they'll catch on to my scheme.
How can you afford?
I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, I'm able to use a bit of my own money. It's not a bother, really. The cots here at the facility are actually quite comfortable.
The cots. It's ridiculous you had to resort to smuggling.
There's nothing else to be done about it. These people need my help. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
Do you have any for sale?
This is all I have right now.
Not too shabby. How exactly does Aurora work?
Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting the neurotransmitter serotonin in the prefrontal cortex. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and visual. That's the enticement factor. As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. They need more Aurora to satisfy their cravings.
Is it possible to break an Aurora habit?
Well, it's completely dependent upon how long the user's been addicted. People have been using for, say, 2 years or less. I've been able to put through a full detoxification program successfully. But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives. And I have yet to try and cure someone who hasn't relapsed.
Alright. Well, when I get out to the clinic, I'll get you your supplies. See you later, Doc.
Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
Yep, will do. Thanks.
Over at Kelpcorp, she's too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I tuned her out.
Oh, I need to put my Chunks hat on and find Chunks. And I could go pick up that shipment. I don't actually need the hat. I just want to because I have a Chunks hat. So I might as well, right? Special sauce.
I do not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself.
They need better maps in all of these cities. Go here for whatever. Alright, got my Chunks hat. Maybe. Alright, Andreja, we got some special sauce. The people need their sauce. They can't live without it. Okay, there's the Chunks. Hey,
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. Which chunks would you like today?
None.
Huh. I thought that was was a joke at first, but yeah, here you are. Let me get that for you. It's amazing how popular this stuff is on Titan. You'd think they just drank it over there.
You doing okay?
Alright, thank you. Got the chunk sauce. Oh, the special sauce. Alright. Now that that's done, I can switch back out to a better hat. Alright. There we are. Now, where are we going? Alright. It's Walter's place. Checking in at the Stroud-Eklund.
Hello.
Get out of
Ooh,
my
Astro
face.
Lounge.
Wanna gawk at something? Take it to the Astro Lounge.
Clearly
Hey,
the intent
I'm
is
gonna
to
put
get
a
us into the Astro
knife in you
Lounge.
later, guy.
Shall we follow the signs?
People are rude.
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
That is high praise from you,
It's all
Andrasia.
right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. Now, Mr. Stroud, you are so lucky.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into
Isa.
it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here.
Yeah.
Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
We're here on Constellation Business. Charmed, Miss Eklund. I envy you and your partner's success. You're Walter's wife? Oh, charmed.
Oh, aren't you lovely?
I am lovely.
Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
I've heard it.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
About our business here. I am 100% behind embarrassing Walter Moore. I really don't need to hear your intimate details, really. What's this about a speech? What is this about a
Who
speech?
was it again, Walter? The founder of Constellation?
Sebastian Banks. His final address before he disappeared.
Oh, I need to hear this speech.
Seconded.
Ah, yes. Walter does seem fond of this.
I am not going to be forced into embarrassment in my own office. The answer is no.
Party
Talk to him
pooper.
about it later. Once he cools down, he'll be all ears.
So, anyway, about our business here.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
So our meeting is at the Astro Lounge. Got it. I also send my love with freelance operatives. Is this how you two work, sniping at each other?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
I also send my love with freelance operatives.
Oh, don't mind the two of us. Challenging each other intellectually is a cornerstone of our relationship. Now, I must point out the obvious. The Astro Lounge. Huh? It's a remarkably insecure location.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
Investigate the cellar, case the Astro Lounge. Got it. So I'm off to do all the work while you two stay here. Got it.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
Sure
James
you do.
Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
Sure. Alright. So, checking out security and whatnot. Got it. So, Astro Lounge, huh? Ooh, so pretty and bright. I would hang out in a place like this in real life.
Feel like getting zoned? I got you. Yeah, you're
Hey,
new
Boone.
here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
I don't do chems. I prefer alcohol. I'm definitely here to try the Aurora. Wait, so is Aurora illegal or not?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself.
Oh.
And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
Well, anywho, I don't do chems.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting here later. Worried about security. I'd like some details on purchasing a penthouse. Can I take a look at the menu, please? Anything on the menu that you recommend? Who created the music for this place? What can you tell me about the administrator by you. And yeah, tell me about him.
Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astral Lounge. He's
That was nice.
Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. A real humanitarian.
Sure. Didn't sound like that at the doctor's place. Anyway, I got a meeting later.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is handpicked from the finest officers in the city.
Say I needed security to be on my side if a fight broke out. Say I needed control of the doors to prevent someone from walking out. Where exactly would a secure meeting take place?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
What if I need security to be on my side?
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
4,000 credits. Ouch. I would love to be a VIP. The fee seems a little high.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Surely a business like Stroud-Eklund already has VIP status. You lower the fee, I'll be sure to stop by the Astral Lounge every chance I get. Can't seriously think I would throw away that many credits.
Huh. You work for Stroud-Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
I would love to be a VIP.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Thank you. I'd like some details on purchasing a penthouse. Can I take a look at the menu? Anything on the menu that you recommend? Who created the music for this place?
Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it.
Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, thanks.
Enjoy the lounge.
Yep.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
So, I keep seeing those ugly outfits that the dancers are wearing all over the place, and they look just as bad as I thought they would. Oh, look.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Thanks, security. Talk to Borealis. Probably her Aurora. Computer. Last user session, huh? Okay, remote door control. Adding new user to remote door control override. Approved hand signal will allow use to lock door to VIP lounge a total of 1 time. Alright. Scheduling. This room has been booked by Redacted. Please see Boone Morgan for scheduling conflicts. Alright. So we know Redacted is there. Going to be here.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
You're missing out there, Andreja. Booth 4.
Yes? Well? Yes? What do you want?
So you're in charge of Neon. Since you're Bayou, does that mean you own this entire city? So you're in charge of Neon.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes. I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one.
Can I shoot you? Alright. So that means you own this city.
I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question.
I'm gonna have to do a save at some point and come back and
We're
shoot
done.
you for sure. But anyway, I've got other things. I gotta finish scoping the place out for the meeting later, and apparently I picked up a go talk to Borealis. Let's see what she lost. This is awesome.
I'm under some right now. So, take it slow, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, I don't do autographs.
I don't want an autograph. I could pay. I was going to offer you mine. I don't want an autograph.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph for a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying.
No, to get so upset? That's the price of stardom, I guess. You should be flattered to have so many fans. What's modding? Oh, that's the price of stardom.
So it's my fault. I suppose next year you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My
No.
music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag.
I could help you find your slate.
Oh man. Wow. That would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up.
If it keeps the music flowing, then it'll be worth the effort. No, Aurora, I just want to get paid. Why is this slate so important? What exactly do you have on your music slate?
Exactly. So, anything you can do to help is appreciated. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay. Alright. You know?
Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut.
How'd you get started in the music
I
business?
started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I cut my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy.
Alright. I'll see about your slate at some point. Investigate the cellar. Alright. It is so neat how you can see the floor underneath. I would totally hang out at this club. Ooh, look. If someone was down there, you could see everything they were doing in those couches. I want a club like this. Move, guy. Quit staring at me.
I hope you're having a great day.
Thanks. I hope you are too.
Now I've seen everything.
Here at Stroud-Eklund, we know the power of art. Each of our unique starship models is expertly crafted.
Gonna have to remember to go back there later. Check out what new things I can get from my ship here.
Sophistication. Ready to make your ultimate discovery.
This shift doesn't end soon. My man is not ready.
There is little question that region has some influence here in Neon.
Yeah.
I wonder how Mr. Bainwood feels about that.
You're right, Andrasia. Newell's goods. Oh, here we go. Here's a guy that
We have a moment. Say hello to my wife, Rosa.
I don't know her. I just want to talk to you.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on.
Probably
Welcome
not.
to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time.
Sounds like you have a problem with Seigart's place. Whoa, I'm detecting a bit of competition going on here. Healthy competition is one cornerstone of owning a business. Seigart's, what's that? Who's Rosa? It's Seigart's, who's that?
Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza.
Detecting a bit of competition?
Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing. But Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe.
I see. It sounds like a big, smart business to me to keep your place safe.
Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy.
You set up a meeting with Walter Stroud recently.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Negotiation? All right, how much is this gonna cost? 2,000 credits? Don't duck my questions. I know the seller came through you. How about a few credits? That change anything? You already got paid for connecting the seller to Walter. We're not paying twice.
I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Thank you.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Well, saying thank you might be nice. We're doing this for free. Well, thank you.
Yes, of course. On behalf of Rosa and I, thank you. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered.
Thank you. Is all of Neon Security corrupt?
I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
How often have you tried speaking to Sigurd yourself?
The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon Security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me.
What's the story with your Rosa?
I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
Thanks, dude.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Yeah. All right.
Newell's Goods. We have everything you.
All right. Let's go find this sleeping cell. Or I guess they call it a sleep crate. Too foggy to see the rain, or too rainy and foggy to see the ocean. So crowded, people. Quit. Just move. Need Basco to come walk through and push everybody out of the way.
kind of worried the Council's going to give away too much in negotiating with the FC.
Can't talk right now. Sorry.
Hello.
We cannot just break it open.
Huh. Please be advised that your current pay cycle will once again leave you with a near zero balance in your account. Well, that sucks. Quite a bit more to this sleep crate than I anticipated. But for a sleep crate, there's no bed or cot. Alright, personal correspondence. To Musgrove. You might not be aware, but there's a certain item that your employer has that others have taken an interest in. Now, I know you're gainfully employed, but what's the harm in a little chat? Besides, I have some information about your career that, well, I would want to know if I were you. A friend. Interesting. To Musgrove. I'm not joking, friend, except that termination notice to arrive soon. Expect that termination notice to arrive soon. You need to think about your future and the precious few days you have left before they deactivate your security clearance. Your friend. To Musgrove. Per our discussion, you need to move that item as quickly as possible. Assume you are being watched. It's only a matter of time before they come for you. Your friend. Your friend doesn't sound very friend-like. Okay. Didn't learn much at all by going to your crate.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
I need to find a shop that sells clothes here, because they have better clothes than the other cities.
I've been applying to different medical
On your own time. Gelbeck, where your friend is from.
Devin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want a piece of that.
Okay. Devin Anastas. Well, now gave me another quest. Neon Just Bleeds quest missions. Hello, lovebirds. You know he looks like he could be your dad, right? It's done. Let's get to this meeting. I found out the seller's pretty desperate. Should give us an edge. I've cased the Astral Lounge. We're ready. Let's see. Found out he's pretty desperate.
Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Thanks. Walk faster, Walter.
spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
Yeah, I kill spacers all the time, by the way. Surprised there's not, like, just more around Neon.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Ramsey and Travers. Use the code phrase to identify the seller. Got it. Ramsey and Travers, the scientist who discovered neon gas. You don't know what the seller looks like? Ramsey and Travers? Click.
Are they? It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
I suppose. Got it.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Alright. Alright. Who might look... It's kind of suspicious bringing a big giant briefcase to a club.
Hey, you want to dance?
Think of these.
I would, but I'm pretty sure Bethesda didn't give me dance moves. At least none that I figured out.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
I'm flying right now.
Oh, Athena.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, he's got a big suitcase. Athena. I don't need to look at the ceiling, Athena. I need to go talk to this guy with a big giant suitcase.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
Don't look like you're drinking to me. I'm with Ramsey and Travers. I'm with Sam Wise and Gabers. Nice pen you got there. I'm with Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Alright. Water. Seriously, Athena. Did you stand here the whole time and let me look for him?
Just saw Arcilla walk by. Good job.
One step closer to our goal. You owe me all the money when this is over. Seems cagey to me, even angry. Seems cagey.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund discretionary fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Close the deal, get the artifact. I'm keeping my hand close to my weapon for this. What if things get messy?
That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Alright. I don't know. Oh, I should take some negotiation pills first.
He'll chilled for a cup of coffee right about now.
If I got any. I thought I did. I have an inhaler. I must have used up all the pills.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
I'll sit. No sense making anyone uncomfortable. I'm standing. Deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Athena.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Stop bluffing. We know you need to sell quickly. Be reasonable. We can't just come up with double out of nowhere. Grab the artifact. Remote trigger the door closed.
What the? Security!
So, you're not going anywhere until we have a deal. The security team and I have an understanding. They won't interfere. We have what we need. You're expendable.
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Well, that was simple.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
We have it. This couldn't have gone better.
All right.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Wow.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner.
Apparently.
We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
You look like a raccoon. Don't do this. Don't die just to get a rock back. Security, we're being harassed. Swap fire with some corporate goons. My kind of day. Don't do this.
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you?
Give me a chance to talk to Slayton directly. We can sort this out. You want to get hurt, or do you want to make some money? Your boss didn't understand what he had. Constellation will share its secrets if you let us go. What if I make it worth your while? Maybe a few credits appear right in the right bank accounts. Let's see. Constellation.
Really? Huh. That might change things.
Let's see. Gonna go. We didn't steal anything. We purchased it. We're happy to talk this over with Neon Security.
Hold on. Let's keep Neon Security out of this. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
Okay. Well, I gotta go talk to a lady about Borealis's music slate. Actually, what I should do is return Walter and then come back and do all the other stuff. That's what I'm gonna do.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's used a few poems. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
That fucker.
There goes our way out.
Alright, we need to get Slayton off our backs. So much for this being easy, Walter. Who's this Nicholas Slayton anyway? How did they know it was us?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
How'd they know it was us?
The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
Well, so much for it being easy.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Alright. I knew that was too simple.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting
Hi, Riley.
all day.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
I need to make an appointment to see Nicholas Slayton. You impounded my ship, you little bitch. You're all dead. What kind of business is this? I need to make an appointment.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
How about a few credits that change anything? I won't need to take up much of his time. We just had a misunderstanding. That's all. Alright, how much is this gonna cost? Believe me, Slayton is expecting me.
I think we can work something out.
Oh, didn't mean to bribe you. I wanted to go with the other one. But I got a cat on my hand. It's making it hard to choose things. I wouldn't be here if Slayton hadn't impounded my ship. I'm being nice by asking first. I'm getting in there one way or another. Believe me, Slayton is expecting me.
Oh, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Thanks.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Slayton sure takes his security seriously. I don't know whether to feel safe or nervous.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter.
Great.
Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office.
I didn't break in. She let me.
Bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Follow her instructions. Understood. No, I'm an elevator person now. I build my own kingdom here. What's going on? Isa has control of the building?
For the moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
Alright, follow her instructions. Understood.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Sure.
In 3, 2, 1.
Open
Slayton
sesame.
guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Of course there is. Get some sneaking gear on. Oh, I see where they are. Alright, how am I gonna get into there? How do I get through this gate? Oh, I probably have to use that.
Security is on full alert.
Oh man.
No point slipping through unnoticed now. Find your way to
You're going down. My eyes!
Should just let me use the computer.
One less target.
Did they have anything about it?
A few things. Oh jeez, it's robot. Hello.
They're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Some credits. So threatening. Did you pick?
You're not walking out of here.
Well, that was a dead end. Oh, I just closed the thing. Oh no, I got it. I thought I closed it. Oh. Just in case you wanted to shoot me, you know. No hard feelings.
I suppose that is ours now.
Yes, of course.
Eh?
I mean, they're the ones who pushed my hand. I wouldn't have ever come here to steal anything if they didn't take my ship. We bought that artifact fair and square. What did you pick? I think that's the first time I've ever seen like a stolen thing on a digipic before, though. Alright, we just went in the circle. Ooh, they got a robot. Oh man, I saw. Come on, Walter. I don't know if your old man heart can handle all this excitement. Come in here, Walter. Oh. Drasia's just already in there shooting people. I don't know if you need to be throwing bombs, Andrasia. Well, yeah, I guess for the robot. Throw the bombs at the robot.
Are you prepared to die?
No, Andrasia. Run, little employee, run. Oh, you're just gonna stop there? Ha!
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Yeah, credits in our pocket.
You're not lucky enough.
Well, quit attacking us, employee. A lot of really good... Athena, I didn't need to look at the ceiling. I know. It's just so hard being a kitty nowadays. But
Hear me? I can't.
these robots are so creepy. Anyway, they have a lot of good loot here.
I make this look easy.
Yes, you do, Andreja. But bomb the robot.
Take your lost him.
Thank you.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Alright, we'll run away.
You thought you could win?
What is all of this going on in here?
That's going to win.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Side. You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of platforms that lead to one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Great. Climbing the tower now. Ooh, they got a guard. Oh, it didn't even, like, affect him. Okay, that one got him. Oh no, he's still alive! I got you! Why do all of their people have so much black makeup around their eyes? Oh, he just like jumped overboard. He's like, oh, he landed on there. I was gonna say, like, he just noped out. Where exactly do I climb the tower at? Down on all of the stairs. I got a level. Ha, got you. Alright, let's go get this guy. Thinks he can impound our ship. I think they would have this area more secure.
Behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Alright.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Call off your guard, Slayton, and release my ship. You crossed the wrong person. Me. You're enjoying this.
Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us.
Call off your guard, Slayton, and release my ship.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side.
You and Walter are business people. Some arrangement can be made. I wouldn't trust your mercs. They haven't stopped us so far.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Decide as in, we could let him go? He's a thief. Let the authorities deal with him. Clearly you want him dead. He's a thief. Let the authorities deal with him.
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
I would let the authorities have him and deal with him. Oh, it looks like he's already dead.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He wants me to decide what to do with you. Why did you steal the artifact? I want the whole story. Where's the money, Musgrove? What's the whole story?
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You're damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
Where's the money?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
He wants me to decide what to do with you.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
We're letting you go. Get out of Neon while you can. Everyone steals, but you got caught. You're going to jail. You're dead anyway. Might as well make it quick. We're letting you go.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
Just gonna let me have this crate. Alright.
This was a good meeting. Very productive.
Well, I mean, what's with all the dramatics of all the other crap that I had to go through to get to this meeting with you? All I was trying to do in the first place was come upstairs to talk to you. But no, you had to lock down the elevators and shit. Overly dramatic for nothing.
We have resorted to theft now, I see.
Well, duh. You know what he put us through to get here? He can deal with the little theft.
Get going. Mr. Slade's done with you.
I'm done with you.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder.
Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical.
Alright. Well. Well, my feline friends, we're going to wrap up today's episode here. So, when we return, we are going to finish out this part with Walter and return him back to the lodge. And then we're going to move on to the other quests that we have, the missions we have on Neon. Some of those side quests that we picked up just walking through, including delivering the chunk sauce and finding out the missing slate and advancing our pirate mission. So, like and subscribe for some more.